The Thanksgiving holiday is very quickly approaching, so that can be a very stressful time of the year. A lot of hustle and bustle, things going on at your house. So let's walk through some tips on making it as stress-free as possible for your furry friends. Number one, the Thanksgiving holiday is a very travel-heavy holiday, so keep that in mind. You know, if your pet does not do well in the car and they have some stress, anxiety, or they get nauseous, definitely call, talk to us. We can prescribe a pharmaceutical to help relieve some of that tension, as well as help with that nausea. Along those same lines of the car ride, make sure they're safe and secure. For bigger dogs, that may be a harness and a seatbelt. If you can fit a carrier in that car or a crate, that can be a safe and secure spot. For our kitty friends, definitely travel along with a carrier. And car rides, especially ones that are going to be 2, 3, 4+ hours, you'll definitely want to stop. Give your dog a chance to go to the bathroom. Cats, bring a carrier with you. They like to stretch their legs and use the bathroom as well too. That can be a very, very stressful, anxious thing if you're holding on and you can't go to the bathroom. Second thing, you're gonna have a lot more house guests, right? Hustle and bustle inside the home. That could be more adults, more kids, or maybe you're going to a house that's gonna have these things. So again, pharmaceutical intervention might be a good thing. That can keep them calm, keep them a little more relaxed. You may also want to have a safe place, whether that's a bedroom, a bathroom, somewhere where they're going to have resources. Food, water, toys, things to chew on, puzzles, and maybe even some music, right? Something to kind of drown out some of those extra sounds that they hear. But again, it's a place that if they're just getting a little too overwhelmed, they can kind of go and hide out. And who knows, maybe you want to join them there too, right? Number 3, and of course my favorite, is all the turkey and the fixings and the food, right? So, you know, if you're like me, I love to deep fry a turkey. We do it every year at our house. That unfortunately presents some inherent dangers using hot oil and fire, right? So if you're outside, make sure you're in an area where the pets can't get to that area. And they're safe and secure. No one's going to get knocked over. We can obviously see some pretty severe burns from hot oil and fire. And keep that in mind when the cooking is done too. So if you're keeping that oil outside to cool down, make sure that they don't have any access to that area. When the food comes in and it's time to feast, make sure food is up high. It's not in spots that are easily obtainable. They can't steal anything off a table or a buffet serving style table. And you got to talk to your house guests, right? Make sure that they're not feeding anything. Probably the most common problem we see that Friday, Saturday after Thanksgiving is gastrointestinal upset, okay? That can be very minor to some of the more severe problems like pancreatitis, which is a very painful abdominal condition, and they can get pretty sick after that one. In addition, even things like turkey legs or ham bones or anything else that is kind of a big ticket item, you know, we see foreign body problems. So if you're like my family, talk to your dad. Say, Dad, don't be feeding off the table, right? So hope you find these tips helpful, keeping your friends, furry friends, happy and healthy through this week of Thanksgiving. From all of us here at Partners Animal Hospital Noda,
Happy Thanksgiving!